Archangel Michael says, "At first they thought nothing of you, but now they can't stop thinking about you. This shift is no accident. It's divine recognition of your true spiritual value. The people who once overlooked you are suddenly drawn to your light in ways they can't explain. This reversal isn't random but carefully orchestrated by the universe. There's powerful spiritual meaning behind being dismissed before becoming unforgettable. You've been guided to this message because the divine wants you to understand what's really happening. As others who once ignored you now find themselves magnetically pulled toward you, this journey from invisible to unforgettable holds the power to transform not just how others see you, but how you understand your divine purpose. What's happening around you now will reveal the spiritual protection that was active when others underestimated you. The energy building in your life carries profound meaning. It's the sacred result of your inner light growing too bright to ignore. When you understand why this shift is occurring, you'll see how the divine has been working through every moment, even the painful times when you felt unseen. Take a deep breath, because what you're about to learn will completely change how you view being overlooked and suddenly recognized. Your spirit has been prepared for this revelation, and the timing couldn't be more divinely perfect. The universe has aligned everything to bring you understanding about this powerful transformation in how others perceive you. If you're ready to embrace the spiritual truth behind this shift from dismissed to unforgettable, type Amen now and prepare your heart to receive this wisdom fully. Let this divine knowledge flow through you and anchor you in the truth of your spiritual journey. Archangel Michael whispers, "The time when they thought nothing of you was never about your worth, but about divine timing." There was sacred purpose in that season of being overlooked. While you felt invisible, the divine was actually shielding your growing light, creating space for your spiritual development away from distractions and energetic interference. Those who dismissed you were unconsciously participating in your protection. Their inability to see your true value wasn't a reflection of your worth, but a divine arrangement allowing you to build inner strength. This phase was never punishment, but preparation. The contract between souls included this period of separation so you could develop your gifts without premature attention. What appeared as rejection was actually spiritual incubation, the divine keeping you hidden until your light was strong enough to shine without dimming. Like this video to anchor the energy of divine recognition flowing into your life right now. You're stepping into a new phase where your light can no longer be denied or overlooked. This understanding is part of your spiritual elevation. Let this moment ground you in the truth that the divine always saw you, even when others didn't. Your transition from unseen to unforgettable is divinely orchestrated and perfectly timed. The mystery of why they now can't stop thinking about you is tied to your spiritual awakening. As you've done your inner work, your energy field has transformed. The vibration you now carry resonates at a frequency that's impossible for others to ignore. They may not understand why they're suddenly drawn to you, but on a soul level, they're responding to your expanded light. This isn't about revenge or proving your worth. It's about divine timing and spiritual evolution. The same people who once couldn't see your value are now experiencing an unconscious recognition of your true essence. This reversal serves a higher purpose for all involved. Your energy remained the same at its core, but its power and clarity have amplified. The divine orchestrated this shift not to inflate your ego, but to bring alignment between your inner reality and outer experience. Archangel Michael says, "Divine justice flows naturally when you stand in your true power." The weight of being overlooked has been lifted as others awaken to what was always there within you. This moment is your spiritual validation. Type 777 to receive the full blessing of this divine recognition and the freedom it brings. These sacred numbers open the gateway for heaven's acknowledgement to flow completely into your life. healing past wounds of feeling invisible and confirming your spiritual worth. If you wish to express your support further, you have the option to give super thanks with contributions of up to $50. Your energy exchange amplifies these divine revelations and returns blessings of recognition and validation to your life tenfold. The universe is revealing patterns you never noticed before. This divine moment shows how your spiritual journey follows sacred rhythms, phases of being hidden followed by times of recognition. The people who once dismissed you were playing their role in a larger divine plan. Their awakening to your value isn't random, but precisely timed with your spiritual readiness to be truly seen. This pattern may repeat throughout your life as divine protection, temporarily hiding you until the right connections and opportunities align with your highest good. You've sensed this shift coming, haven't you? Your intuition has been preparing you for this reversal of perception. The discomfort of being overlooked was developing spiritual muscles you'll need for the attention now coming your way. You're stronger than you realize, and this divine recognition will only reveal more of the power that was always within you. Type 11 to affirm your divine worth that exists regardless of others' perceptions. You are protected and guided by Archangel Michael as this recognition unfolds. Those who once dismissed you are experiencing a spiritual awakening to your true essence. Their sudden thoughts of you aren't random. They're receiving divine nudges awakening them to what they missed. The energy you now embody activates recognition in others on a soul level, beyond conscious understanding. They feel drawn to you, without knowing why. Your frequency has become a tuning fork that resonates with what they spiritually seek. This isn't about you changing to impress them. It's about you becoming so aligned with your authentic self that your light can no longer be denied. Their inability to stop thinking about you serves as spiritual confirmation of your growth. The divine uses their new awareness to validate your journey, not because you need their approval, but because this recognition serves a higher purpose. In all involved, Archangel Michael says, truth eventually becomes visible to all who are ready to see it. This moment of others recognizing your value is like the dawn breaking after a long, dark night. It's your time to be properly seen and appreciated. Type Amen to embrace this divine recognition fully. Let it wash away any lingering pain from times when you were overlooked. The truth of your worth is being revealed even now, and this reversal of perception is merely aligning others with what heaven has always known. You are divinely protected during this phase of new recognition. Archangel Michael surrounds you with a shield of discernment, helping you recognize which returning people deserve access to your energy. Not everyone suddenly seeing your value has pure intentions. Some are drawn to the light without understanding its source or purpose. The divine guides you to maintain healthy boundaries, even as others seek your attention. This newfound recognition isn't meant to pull you off course, but to confirm you're on the right path. As people who once dismissed you now can't stop thinking about you, heaven provides wisdom to navigate these reconnections wisely. Your energy is precious and not everyone deserves equal access to it. Trust your intuition about who to welcome back and who to bless from a distance. This powerful reversal teaches sacred lessons to everyone involved. For you, being initially overlooked built spiritual resilience, self-trust, and inner validation. That couldn't develop any other way. For those who dismissed you, suddenly being unable to stop thinking about you creates necessary soul growth, lessons in humility, recognizing authentic value, and the consequences of hasty judgments. This isn't punishment but spiritual education. The divine orchestrates these experiences so both souls evolve. There's perfect cosmic justice in this natural unfolding. You're not vindicated through revenge, but through divine timing that reveals truth when all parties are ready to receive its lessons. They now see what was always there, and you now understand the gift within the painful experience of being underestimated. As they awaken to your value, They're actually awakening to their own spiritual discernment. This simultaneous growth serves the highest purpose of all souls involved in this divine dance of dismissal and recognition. Type 444 to align with the divine purpose unfolding through this recognition. Each step forward is divinely guided as you navigate these shifting dynamics. Trust the process and your spiritual discernment. Archangel Michael says, "There is no higher validation than standing confidently in your truth while others awaken to it." This is why this experience arrives now. You're finally ready to hold your power steady regardless of external validation or sudden recognition from those who once couldn't see your light. As those who dismissed you now can't stop thinking about you, heaven offers sacred guidance. First, recognize this isn't about gloating but growing. Your response shapes your spiritual development more than their awakening does. Maintain inner peace as outer validation arrives. Set loving but firm boundaries, understanding that not everyone who suddenly sees your value deserves immediate access to your energy. Discern between genuine recognition and superficial interest. Some will be truly awakened to your essence, while others merely notice your glow without understanding its source. Most importantly, don't attach your worth to this newfound attention. Your value remained constant, divine and immeasurable, even when unrecognized. This reversal confirms what heaven always knew, not what needed to be proven. Move forward with grace, neither rejecting recognition nor becoming dependent on it. Your spiritual center remains unchanged, even as others' perceptions dramatically shift. This divine reversal heals deep wounds from times you felt invisible and undervalued. The pain of being overlooked created spiritual scar tissue that now dissolves. As recognition arrives, forgiveness becomes natural, not forced, as you witness the divine orchestration behind the entire experience. What once felt like rejection now reveals itself as protection and preparation. Type 888 to claim the complete healing of past dismissal wounds and to embrace the spiritual abundance flowing from this transformed understanding. The divine weaves your journey with perfect intention, using even painful experiences to create beautiful outcomes. You are exactly where you need to be, receiving exactly the recognition that serves your highest growth. Those who once couldn't see you were actually giving you space to become who you needed to be before receiving their attention. This experience of moving from dismissed to unforgettable marks a turning point in your spiritual journey, but it isn't the destination. It's a divine confirmation of your growth and an invitation to rise higher. As others who once overlooked you now can't stop thinking about you, your spiritual assignment isn't to rest in validation, but to use this energy for continued elevation. The completion of this invisibility phase opens doors to entirely new dimensions of your purpose. Type 999 to embrace this transformation and completion. This sacred number sequence activates spiritual fulfillment and the closing of one chapter to begin another. The divine is lifting you to new heights, and this recognition is just the beginning. You are stepping into your power like never before. This shift in how others perceive you signals a much deeper shift in your spiritual reality. Remember that your worth was never determined by their recognition. Their newfound inability to stop thinking about you merely aligns their perception with divine truth. Archangel Michael says, "You are divinely valued whether seen or unseen by human eyes." This experience is not about validation, but verification of your spiritual growth. As you move forward, carry the wisdom from both phases, the strength built when overlooked and the grace maintained when finally seen. The divine has orchestrated this entire journey for your highest good. You are never alone, never truly unseen, and always perfectly positioned in the divine plan, whether in seasons of being dismissed or seasons of becoming unforgettable.